All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Hockey Podcast Network. Tonight, we're doing a live watch along for the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Should be a fun game. Before we get going, though, I should introduce myself if you don't know who I am. I'll be your host this evening, Grant Akeem. Before we get going, though, make sure you do subscribe to the channel, like this video, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at HockeyPodNet. If you want to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, it's Grant_Hakeem. And then my Twitter is at Grant Hakeem. And then, of course, if you do want to help support the channel, you can do that through the live chat. So tonight, it's the Hall of Fame game in Toronto. They're doing a big ceremony here before the game starts. I think it's like Remembrance Day. I'm not Canadian, so if someone is Canadian and wants to explain what's going on right now, I'm not super well versed of what's happening. I think it has something to do with like a military thing. But yeah, someone could let me know. That'd be great. Also, get your score predictions in the chat. Who do you think is going to win tonight's game? I'm going to go. I am wearing a Penguins jersey. I dug this out of the archives in my bedroom. I got this jersey when I was in like middle school, I think. It's I'm going to go this way. Headphones. Marc-Andre Fleury jersey. But yeah, so I was like digging through my closet because I was like, I think I have a Pittsburgh Penguins jersey for tonight. And like I found it and like it's like a really sick jersey. Like I couldn't believe I haven't worn it in forever. I'm surprised it still fits me. It's a Reebok small and it still fits me. Yeah, so my prediction for tonight's game, I will go for I think it'll be high scoring because it's Toronto. All games against Toronto are high scoring. I will go a 4-3 Penguins win tonight. 4-3 Penguins. Jacob first. Jacob's always first on this channel. Front row is getting pissed off with it. Dylan's here. The main man. It's SmackDown and World Cup night. Is that WWE SmackDown? I don't know much about WWE. Donnell, you wearing that throwback Penguins jersey? Yes, this is the Winter Classic jersey from like, I forgot what year it was, like 2010-ish, somewhere around there, I think, was when they wore this. But I couldn't believe I had this. I totally forgot about it. Got to wear this more often. Jacob, hey Grant, I'm top 100 in NHL 22 squad battles. Oh, that's awesome. I haven't played NHL 22 in a while. I'm thinking about getting NHL 23. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Alea's and Elena's design is asking, when is the game? So it's scheduled for, 7:10 Eastern puck drop. But with this ceremony that's going on the ice, I have no idea how long it's going to take. Yeah, I have no idea. This might be like a 10-minute delay. Jacob says Penguins win 5-2. Flower is washed. Well, when I got this jersey, Flower was an amazing goaltender. But I agree with you. Fleury is cashed. I thought that was a huge mistake by the Wild to get him last year. Definitely the Blackhawks, I think, fleeced the Wild in that trade. Got some draft picks for him. Dylan says 4-3 Penguins. Same. Great minds think alike again, Dylan. We have the same score prediction 2 weeks in a row. Yes, it is WWE. When's it starting? I have no idea. It could be 7:20 Easternish probably is my guess. They're still doing lots of ceremonies. Angus is here. What's up, Angus? Hey, Grant, is it snowing in Minnesota yet? It might be soon in St. Louis. It has not snowed here yet. It has been raining a lot here. It's been like very cloudy and rainy and like in the 40s. Very much like Seattle type weather in the winter. But we have yet to see snow here in Minnesota. But I think it is scheduled in the forecast at some point next week. But we'll see. On Thanksgiving, I feel like it always snows in Minnesota on Thanksgiving. But yeah, we'll be getting it soon. Eichel owns Buffalo. I did see that Jack Eichel scored against Buffalo in Buffalo, and then he absolutely just gave it to the crowd. That's fantastic. Stefan, what's up, Stefan? Thank you for tuning in, buddy. I'm not sure. I think that's like Scandinavian, but sending love to you, Stefan, as well. Fun fact, I am 20% Scandinavian. I know I look Swedish to you guys. It's so obvious I look Swedish, but yes, I am 20% Scandinavian. I did one of those like DNA test things. I forgot what website it was on, but I did one of those DNA tests and I was like 25% Scandinavian. I couldn't believe it. Maybe that's why I got involved in hockey and love it so much. Jacob, I got the score right on the last stream that Dylan did. Oh, that's right, Jacob. I feel like, didn't you get the score right the last stream I did as well? When we did, who did we do a stream for? Buffalo and Carolina last Friday. I feel like you got that score prediction right as well. Or not. Actually, no, you were close. I think Darlene scored with like 0.1 seconds left and ruined it for you. Or someone else. Alea says 4-3 Penguins. Lots of 4-3 Penguins tonight. Angus, snow on Tuesday is in the forecast. Yeah, I don't know what the weather is here. Let me take a peek. Fascinating. I know this is fascinating television right here, me looking up the weather in my area. Minneapolis. Let's talk about weather the whole stream. Okay, Angus, in Minneapolis, we're forecasted for snow showers on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of this upcoming week. Oh my goodness, it's going to drop. It's dropping in the 20s. That's crazy. Well, it's funny because like a few days ago, it was like 60 degrees here. I think yesterday it was 60 degrees here. And then now it's going to be like in the 20s next week. So there we go. Snow is coming to Minnesota. What a surprise. Jacob, nobody is beating Vegas. I know I keep saying Vegas. I'm not so sure, but they keep proving me wrong every week. They're still first in the Pacific, doing really well. If they keep this up, then Vegas will be cup favorites if they keep this up. Eichel Hattie, second goal. That must mean second goal from 195 feet. Angus, 4 Penguins to 3 Sabres is my prediction. Angus, do you mean Maple Leafs? Because I don't think the Sabres have a game tonight. You must mean Maple Leafs. You did get the score prediction right, Jacob. Y'all could have my Canada weather. What's the weather like in Canada, Jacob? Let's talk about how Eichel's a top 10 player. That's a question for the chat. People in the chat. Is Jack Eichel a top 10 hockey player in the NHL? I think that's a bit of a stretch to say he's a top 10 hockey player. I put him in top 25. I'd put him in that. I don't know about top 10. Jack Eichel, 2 goals, 1 assist. Alex Tuch, Peyton Krebs, 0-0 Vegas won the trade. Sure, yeah, if you use the stats so far for this year, but last season, let's compare Jack Eichel to Tuch and Krebs last season and see who won that trade. I think Buffalo won it. But yeah, I think it's working out for both parties. Both Tuch and Krebs are doing great in Buffalo. Eichel's doing great in Vegas. I think it's working out for both parties. Wow, so I'll give you a bit of an update what's going on. We are still doing a puck drop ceremony still in Toronto. I think Daniel Alfredson's coming on the ice. Roberto Luongo is on the ice. If anyone wants to explain to me what's going on with this Hall of Fame game. Maybe they're just bringing out like the Hockey Hall of Fame players out and doing a ceremony. Yes, you meant the Leafs. The Leaves. 3 goals, 1 assist. Gotcha, Jacob. Eichel played 25 games last season, therefore your point doesn't matter. All right. Fair enough, Jacob. Leia, are you going to show the game? Well, this is the most common comments that any live stream YouTuber gets, I think, who does watch-alongs. It is illegal to show the games on YouTube. You will get copyrighted striked and your channel will go away. So that's the reason why we do live watch-alongs. So you can watch the game at home. I'm watching the game at home, and we can interact and chat and have fun. So if you do want to watch this game, you can either buy ESPN Plus or Hulu and watch it there, wherever you are in the country, if you're in the US. If you're in Canada, it's on TSN4. That's the feed I'm watching it on, TSN4. And then if you're in Pittsburgh, it's on like the AT&T Sportsnet, I think. Puck drop here, ceremonial puck drop, Tavares and Crosby. Yes, Alea, if you want to watch the game, you can watch it that way or just watch me talk about it. Might not be super interesting, but better than nothing, I guess. Last night, number 9, Jack Eichel scored his 9th goal to help his team to win their 9th straight game in Vegas. That's what we call 3 of a kind. Yes. I'm not much of a poker man. I don't play poker or gamble at all, so 3 of a kind. I know like Royal Flush. That I do that every morning when I wake up, take a nice dump, and I do a Royal Flush. I do that in the morning, but yeah, not well versed with poker. Jacob, it's all played being put into the Hockey Hall of Fame. Yeah, that's what I'm sort of starting to get. There's like a Hockey Hall of Fame thing, but they're doing like they're honoring military people right now. Players. Yep, try that, Aaliyah. Why is Maple Leafs the Leafs instead of Leaves? Well, I think when I think of a leaf or like leaves, I think of just like a standard like leaf that you get off a tree, but like a maple leaf is a specific type of leaf, which is like their logo. And so the pronoun of a leaf would be leafs for maple leafs. But then if you're just talking about a random leaf, you just say leaves. If that makes any sense. I know this isn't grammar hour. I'm not a grammar expert. I went through the same school system that you did. So I'm not much of a grammar expert. TMI. Oh, about my royal flush every morning. Yeah, we all do it. I Show Speed is fighting KSI on January 21st. Oh, is he? He's not. He's not fighting KSI. There's no way. KSI would pummel him. But I saw that I Show Speed. We can talk about the World Cup here for a little bit because they're still doing the ceremony. I Show Speed released a new song called World Cup, and I tell you what, it's very catchy. Very catchy. It's like World Cup, World Cup, World Cup. Basic lyrics, but it is catchy. And then I saw on Twitter that he actually got to go to Old Trafford at the Manchester United ground, which is pretty cool. I actually went to a game there at the Old Trafford and saw United play when I was in high school. For spring break, my lovely parents agreed to take me to England, and we went to London, did all the touristy stuff in London, and then took the train up to Manchester. Got to see Manchester United play, which is lots of fun. Yeah, good times. Angus, yep, you get it. We all do it. We all do a royal flush. I Show Speed is going to smoke him. I don't know. If those two fought, I don't think KSI... I don't think Speed would have a chance. KSI would beat him. Yeah. Is that how terrible Manchester United is doing this year? That's how desperate they are. They got to sign Speed to a contract. Kale, what's up, buddy? Thank you for tuning in. We are still doing the ceremony, Hockey Hall of Fame ceremony. Well, it looks like now we're doing the anthem, so we're starting to get closer to puck drop. So we got to hear the U.S. anthem and then the Canadian anthem, and then we're rocking tonight. Brandon, what's up? Hello. If anyone's new, or not, if you're not new, but if you don't know who I am, because I am new to the channel, I think it's like my 4th time doing this. Grant Akeem. I have my own YouTube channel where I do live watch-alongs as well for games. I do lots of like live stream gaming stuff. So I play like Fall Guys, NHL 22, that type of stuff. I've done Grand Theft Auto a little bit. I might bring that back. We'll see. But yeah, so if you want to watch me fail at gaming stuff, you can check my channel out, the Grant Akeem YouTube channel, if you want. But more importantly, subscribe to the Hockey Podcast Network. That's what we're all here for tonight. Angus, I visited Old Trafford a while back, seeing Crystal Palace in London in their old stadium and Wolverhampton in the West Midlands. Oh, that's awesome. I would love to do like a Premier League trip and go to each ground in England. That'd be lots of fun. I also want to go to Wrexham. If anyone knows what I'm talking about, that Welcome to Wrexham show where Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney bought that Welsh football team. I would love to go see a game at the racecourse ground in Wrexham. Shout out Wrexham, any Wrexham people watching. Yeah. If we have any Welsh people in the house, there you go. Cristiano Ronaldo is leaving Man U soon. I did see that. CR7 looks like he's out of Manchester United. Speed is probably devastated. We got the Canadian national anthem going here. Love the Canadian anthem. I like it more than the U.S. anthem. Keep our land. I want to sing. Everybody, let's sing at home. Yes and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. There you go. Let's get this game going. I'm anxious. Let's go Pittsburgh, says Brandon. Yes. I got 4-3 Pittsburgh tonight. Let me know your score predictions in the chats. Angus, that'd be so cool to see a game at Wrexham. Yes, that's a bucket list item for me. I got to go see a game at Wrexham at the racecourse grounds. That's a brutal league, the Vanarama National League in England. Very tough league to get out of. Because basically, at the top, you have to be first in the whole league to get promoted. And then the 2 through 7 seeds play it out in like a tournament at the end of the year. And only one winner comes out of that tournament. Whoever wins the tournament also gets promoted. Very difficult. Yes, if you're on TSN right now, we got Gordon Miller, baby. Gordon Miller, my all-time favorite announcer, Gordon Miller. Gordon Miller, you're on TV, buddy. Say something. He doesn't know he's live on TV right now. He's not saying anything. It's like me and Gord are doing a staring contest right now. He's like staring into my soul. Yo, Angelo's back. Angelo in his house. How you doing, Angelo? Let's go. It's going to be 3-5. Yes, I'm predicting a high-scoring game tonight in Scotiabank Arena. Always is a high-scoring affair in Toronto. Go, Ovi. We always have Ovechkin fans. Even when he's not playing, people still root for Ovechkin. While we wait for the game to get going here, let's do some starting lineups for the visiting Pittsburgh Penguins. First line, Gensel, Crosby, Rust, Zucker, Malkin, Raquel, McGinn, Carter, Heinen, Hallander, Paling, Archibald. Shout out Paling from Minnesota, by the way. Then on defense, Pettersson, Letang, Dumoulin, Peachy, Ruido, Ruda. For the Maple Leafs, Kerfoot, Matthews, Marner. Second line, Robertson, Tavares, Nylander. Third line, Bunting, Enval, Yarncrook. Fourth line, Aston Reese, playing against his former team tonight. Kampf, Malgin. Defense, Brody, Justin Hall out of the University of Minnesota. Then we got Mike Riley, Liljegren, Giordano, Sandin, Kallgren in net for Toronto. I'm not sure who's in net for Pittsburgh. They have not shown to me the goalie yet. I'm assuming it's going to be Jari. Or is he hurt? I have no idea who's hurt. But here we go. We're underway. Finally underway at Scotiabank Arena. Casey DeSmith is in net for Pittsburgh. Angelo says, go Devils. I know the Devils, they've won like 8 games in a row. Maybe I'm wrong about the Devils. Maybe they aren't frauds. They're legit. Man, if the Devils are still in first place in the Metropolitan Division by Thanksgiving, I'm going to be shocked by that. That'd be insane. Brandon, I think it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be an excellent game tonight. I think it's going to be an excellent game. Lots of star power on the ice. We got Crosby, Malkin, Letang against Matthews, Tavares, Marner. Lots of stars on the ice. Angelo needs a few points from Nylander tonight. Well, hopefully Angelo Nylander can deliver for you. Nylander's offsides. I'm not sure if that will get you any points for being offsides. Maybe a decrease in points. For real, yes. Vanacek was injured, but appears minor. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. The two goalies that they have in net, or the starter and the backup for Toronto, I have no idea who they are. Never heard of them in my life. Interesting. Kasperi Kapanen, second game as a healthy scratch. Maybe Mike Sullivan doesn't like Kasperi Kapanen, what he's doing in practice or something. Toronto, good pressure here. Packed house, Friday night in Toronto. Nothing better to do than watch your Maple Leafs. Oh, Malgin. Sit down, Malgin. Courtesy of Ruedel. Here comes Pittsburgh. Ooh, Paling. Tip shot just misses. Yeah, Ryan Paling. He's a very underrated player. He's very, very good, Ryan Paling. I'm surprised. He played for Montreal, right? I'm surprised they gave him up. He's a really good young player. 2-on-1. Pittsburgh. Shot. Save. Shaligan. Is that how you pronounce his name? Shaligan? I butchered it. I said Kalgren. Shalgren? Like an SH instead of the K. Yes. Angelo and Angus saying hi. Brandon, do you like the Sens? I do. I mean, I don't like them. I sound like a middle schooler talking about a girl I like at school. Like, I like her, but I don't like her. That's how I am about the Senators. Like, I like them. They got players who I like. I think they did a very good job in the offseason. I'm a big fan of DeBrincat, big fan of Kachuk. They're fun to watch. Defense isn't great for Ottawa, but fun team to watch. I forgot they also got Claude Giroux. RJ Calabro sports schedule games, NHL hockey update. Tampa Bay Lightning 0, Capitals 1, first period. Thank you. Please provide score updates throughout the night. That'd be awesome if you could do that. Animals, country music, pop music, and more. Who is everyone's favorite player for the team that they like? That's an excellent question, Animal. I'm going to call you Animals because your profile picture is an A. My favorite team is the Islanders. My favorite player on the New York Islanders is probably, well, a lot of them have left because like Oposo was my favorite player, but he left. Then it was Nick Leddy. He left. I would say I like Anders Lee a lot. He's from Medina, Minnesota. Watched him a lot as a kid. I'd say Anders Lee, but I'm loving Ilya Sorokin. He's a tremendous athlete. An even better goaltender, Ilya Sorokin. Very fun to watch. So that'd be my answer. But please let me know in the comments your favorite team and your favorite player from that team. Penguins are playing the Maple Leafs right now, first period. Thank you, Animals, for that update. That is the live watch along that we're doing right now. Penguins and Maple Leafs, but I appreciate the update. Here's Giordano at the point. Shot gets blocked. Pressure here for Toronto on the pass. Shit pass and goes out of the zone. Go, Pittsburgh, go. Delayed penalty on Pittsburgh here. Sorry, Brandon. So Maple Leafs heading to the power play. It's going to be a high stick for Evgeny Malkin. That's funny. So Evgeny Malkin got a high sticking penalty because he high sticked Malgin. So Malkin high sticked Malgin. Malkin high sticked Malgin. Malkin high sticked Malgin. Tongue twister. Say that 5 times fast. Angelo, big Jack Hughes fan. Very good player, Jack Hughes. You can sense that he's pissed off that not enough people give him respect around the league, Jack Hughes. They think he's like a pretty boy and he wants to prove them wrong, which is good. Plays with a chip on his shoulder. Well, let's watch here closely. Toronto on the power play. Very lethal. Good keep at the line by Morgan Rielly. Marner. Matthews. Nylander. Saved by DeSmith. I don't even notice that, but Austin Matthews literally picked up that puck on his backhand, no look. Marner passed it to Matthews. He caught it, no look on the backhand. Very impressive. Rielly at the point. Marner dipsing and doodling. Nylander cross ice pass for Rielly. Tavares working hard in the corner. Rielly Matthews. Oh, missed the net. Got deflected wide. Relentless. This power play is relentless for Toronto. Shot by Marner gets blocked. Oh, shot by Matthews. Saved by DeSmith. Marner still keeps it in. Oh, drop pass. Exits the zone. My goodness. Animals. I like Brian Rust from Penguins. I like all the teams, but I have a few favorite players. I don't think I've ever met somebody, Animals, who says that they admittedly like every single team. I've never heard that before. Because I used to be like solely diehard, like Islanders and like maybe Canucks. I used to be like super into just those two. But as I've gotten older, it's definitely expanded because, players leave and they go to different teams and I want to watch them on a different team. But yeah, even now, there are a couple teams that I just would not root for, like a Boston Bruins team. I can't root for Boston. Now Pittsburgh here with some good chances. Here's Letane at the point. Gensel, Minnesota boy again. They got 3 Minnesota players tonight. I always like to point that out. I know people at home probably hate it, but I like pointing it out. Bunting's going to clear it out here. Man, these Toronto players been on the ice for like 2 minutes. They got to get off. That was a super close goal. I think that was Nylander who probably had the best chance so far this game. And then Matthews' shot got deflected wide. Still Pittsburgh here with the pressure. Shot, save by Shalgren. Mulligan shot, saved by DeSmith. 11:58 to go here in the first. Angus, St. Louis Blues, Jordan Bennington, even though he sometimes throws a few water bottles around. Yeah. Speaking of that, I saw Jordan Bennington, like after the second period when they played the Islanders, he ran into my boy, Ilya Sorokin. What was that about, Angus? Bennington a bit pissed off. But I get it, though. As the goalie, you can't really do much to fire up the team, and he likes to fire up the team by doing kind of those shenanigans. But aha, that's funny. Yes. Tage Thompson on Buffalo. He's good. He's very good on Buffalo. He's a giant. How tall is Tage Thompson? Tage Thompson height. 6'7". Jeez. He's 6'7", 218. My goodness. But yeah, I think the St. Louis Blues, I don't know, if you're a Blues fan, do you like that trade? Was that the O'Reilly trade where Buffalo got Tage Thompson? Is that the trade that I'm thinking of? Because if you are a Blues fan, let me know your thoughts on that. If you think that was a win or a loss. I mean, you got a Stanley Cup out of it by having Ryan O'Reilly, so I guess you consider that a win. Brandon, do you like Fortnite? I've seen lots of people play it on YouTube, and I have lots of friends who do play Fortnite, but I personally have never really gotten into it. I'm not very good at first-person shooter games. That's never really been my forte. Even when I was a kid, when I played Halo, I sucked at it, so I just stick to NHL, and then I recently got into Fall Guys, which has been lots of fun. And if you want to check out any of my gaming stuff, Granite King YouTube channel, if you want, you can watch me play Fall Guys and epically fail at it. Animals. I think depending on how well the players play, I say that team will win. Whoever plays better will win. That is probably how most of the games end out playing out. But there are games where the team that played worse won, primarily by the fact that they had an amazing goaltender or the goalie stood on his head. Because I've seen that happen many times. But in most cases, that is what happens. Alea, Pittsburgh and the Maple Leafs are my faves. Who is your favorite player from Pittsburgh? Did you already say? And you might have already said. You did say. You said Matthews and Marner. But yeah, I'd say mine would be like Islanders, Canucks, and I don't know. I like the Jets a lot. I'm a big Blake Wheeler fan. So those are probably my top three. Angelo, talking about fantasy hockey here. I dropped Tarasenko today for Hagel on Tampa Bay because I only had one player playing today on one of my teams, and Tampa Bay plays today and Sunday, 2 off days. Yeah, I tell you what, fantasy hockey, it's very time consuming because it's not like NFL where you set your lineup once a week and then you're good. Like every single day you have to set your lineup because you have to make sure the guys on your bench are not playing. Cause that's happened before. Like I forgot to like set my lineup for a day and half of my team was on the bench and they were playing that night. So very time consuming. Your shots, by the way, 6-1 for Toronto. Oh, chance there for Zucker. Kind of whiffed on it. He had room. Still Pittsburgh here. That shot got blocked. Ooh, Zucker. I think they went off the dome of Shalgren. Makes the save and covers. But I'd say like 5-on-5. I think Pittsburgh has dominated. And then Toronto got all their chances on that power play. Sean's back. What's up, Sean? Thank you for tuning in, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone's having a nice Friday night, start of the weekend. Got any fun weekend plans? I have this weekend off, thank goodness. So I'm going to be relaxing, chilling out, doing some school stuff. Can't wait. He gets a bit pissed off, I think. That's why. Talking about Bennington. Yes, he does. Bit of a temper issue, Jordan Bennington. That's the thing with being a goalie, because I'm a new goaltender, because I used to be a defenseman. Now I switched to playing goalie. A lot of it's up here. It's all about your mental toughness. Because it's so easy to get pissed off when you give up a goal, but you always have to remind yourself that just stop the next one, right? You gotta have a short memory. Hello, Peanut Butter Man. Animals. Sometimes I feel like they should call a penalty, but they don't. Oh, join the club, animals. Join the club. I think we all can agree with that. Like the referees, like half the time, I'm like, what are they on? What are these referees on? But so far, the games that I've watched this year, which has been pretty minimal, I've only been able to watch a couple games a week max, just given how busy my schedule is. I have not seen any bad refereeing in those games that I've watched. So still early days in the season. But we'll see how the referees do tonight. So far, having a pretty good game tonight. Same, love them, yes. Oh, chance, what a save by Shalgren. Excellent save by Shalgren. Got the right leg out. Stone, a Pittsburgh player, backdoor. Still Pittsburgh, 5-on-5. They've been dominant. And I tell you what, Shalgren, never heard of this guy before, but he's playing really good so far tonight. Making some big saves. Jacob, you and your friend, you stop ding-dong ditching me. Never did that as a kid. Never really got into ding-dong ditching. Angus, biggest criminal in NHL history, Mike Dayton of the St. Louis Blues, served time in jail for conspiracy to commit murder against his agents. Oh my goodness. Get CSI on the phone right here. Mike Dayton of the St. Louis Blues. That's crazy. Good save by DeSmith here, and he'll cover it. 8:03 to go left here in the first. Front row, I'm taking Pens 3-2. I said 4-3 Penguins. Both goalies have been excellent so far tonight. Now look at this replay. Crosby to Pettersson, and Shalgren got that right leg to stone him. What's up with the ads on Toronto's jerseys? It says milk. Is that like a brand? Milk? Do they sell milk or do they sell something else? What's up, Game Boy? Thank you for tuning in. If you are just tuning in and brand new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe to this channel, like the video, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at HockeyPodNet. If you want to follow me on Twitter, at Grant Akeem is my handle. My Insta and TikTok is at Grant_Akeem. And you are feeling generous tonight and you want to help support the channel, you can do that through the live chat. Game Boy, who's going to win? I think Pittsburgh is going to win 4-3. Let me know, Game Boy, who you think is going to win. Hello, yes. Good crowd tonight on this channel. Good crowd tonight. I'm loving it. You have a tournament on Monday, says Alea. What tournament? Is it hockey? Do you play hockey, Alea? Hope the tournament goes well. Sending all my good vibes your way. I'd love to know more about it. Animals. Each player has a different temper. Sometimes it's worse than other players. Definitely. Like Evgeny Malkin has his temper or his fuse is like the length of an ant. That's Evgeny Malkin's fuse. Like he he gets so pissed off so easily. But then I think like John Tavares is a good example. You very rarely will see like Tavares get angry. He's very good temper, very even keel type of player. That's why I loved him so much when he was on the Islanders, and I still love him like as a player. Very good player. I respect him as a captain. Always loved that about him. You're going to the mall tomorrow, front row. The Christmas shopping must begin. I know. So my job that I work part-time is in retail, and all the Christmas shit went up like before Halloween started. So like I say the Christmas stuff went up like October like 25th or so was when the Christmas stuff started showing up. Bit ridiculous for me. I don't know what your thoughts about this at home are, but I don't think you should put any Christmas stuff until Thanksgiving. Once Thanksgiving is over, then it's Christmas season, in my opinion. And then when I was a kid, I still believe this to this day. Christmas season does not start until you see Santa Claus at the Thanksgiving Day parade. And we got a goal as I'm talking about Santa Claus at the Macy's parade. Maple Leafs get a goal here, 1-0. Looked like a bit of a soft goal by DeSmith. But Zach Aston Reese does get the goal. And as I mentioned, playing against his former team, Aston Reese. Let's take a look at this replay. I think it was a bit soft off my initial glance. Shot blocked. Yeah, a bit lucky there. The shot got blocked, fell right to Aston Reese, who put it past DeSmith. Tough goal for DeSmith. I don't think it's his fault because that initial shot got blocked and fell right to Reese. So Toronto does get the early lead, even though I think they have been outplayed when it's been 5-on-5 this game. Here comes Matthews. Maple Leafs got some jump. But yes, the Christmas stuff, you got to see Santa at the Thanksgiving Day parade before you can do Christmas. That's my belief. Refs are not very consistent. Amen, Angus. Definitely. That's all we want. I just want consistent referees. TML, hi Grant, I used to watch you during the World Juniors. Hey TML, I do remember you, TML. That was like a year ago. I do remember you. That was back when my channel had like 20 or 30 subscribers. That's awesome. I'm glad you found me, TML. I'm moving up in the world a little bit. But yes, made it on here. Again, thank you, Dylan, for letting me do this. It's such an awesome opportunity. But yes, thank you, TML, for tuning in. I do remember you. Islanders, yep, my favorite team. Your Maple Leafs, 1-0 lead here. What did the agent do to him? Yes, we got to know. We got to know, Sean. Or sorry, Angus, we got to know. Oh, Angus said he's got to look that up, Sean. Okay. Grant sold out to the highest bidder, is now switching channels. No, TML. My channel's still there. Just once a week, I do live watch-alongs on the Hockey Podcast Network. That's my contractual agreement that I signed with Dylan. But yeah, I was a free agent TML, and then I got signed to a once a week contract where I do streams once a week on this channel. But yeah, my channel still exists, the Granite King YouTube channel. I'm still planning on doing some watch-alongs for hockey or soccer games. Still doing my gaming streams, so it's still alive. But I have been very busy, and I haven't been able to do lots of live streaming on my channel. But I'm hoping in the next couple of weeks here to get more content out there for you guys. More live streams. Alea, milk is a brand. I gotta see this milk thing. Like, I gotta look this up. Milk. Maple Leafs. What is milk? Do they just sell milk? Is it like a grocery brand or what is it? Milk. Whoa. Yeah, I can't find it. Someone tell me what does this brand do? Do they just sell milk? I'm assuming it's like a grocery brand. Maybe they sell cheese products as well, like Gouda. Or come the Maple Leafs. Pittsburgh does well to break it up. So we got 4:15 to go here in the first period. 1-0 Maple Leafs. Whoever does a better job at playing the game will win 100%. Some players get more angry than others. Happy Veterans Day. Oh my gosh, animals. I totally forgot it's Veterans Day in the US. Yes. Do Canadians celebrate Veterans Day as well? Maybe that's probably why they were doing the military stuff before the game. Maybe they do celebrate Veterans Day. That makes sense. Malkin again. Oh my goodness. You have Evgeny Malkin. Another penalty. What's it for? Hooking? I think it was hooking. Had to have been hooking. Jacob, I stole the moon and at Firma Productions house last night. He's now homeless. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alea, I do play hockey, but it's a volleyball tournament, and thank you. Oh, that's awesome. Hope your volleyball tournament goes well. Hope you win the championship. I did play volleyball in elementary school in gym class. We had like a whole like tournament at our elementary school for volleyball. It was lots of fun. Like we were all, I think our classes, we were put on a team. Like each class was its own team. And we had like a fun tournament, and that was lots of fun. My only experience with volleyball. But that's awesome that you also play hockey. What position are you, Alea? I'd love to know. I was a defenseman, but now I switched to playing goalie. Junk. Angus, Dayton's agent was David Frost. Okay. Yeah, I feel like ESPN should do a 30 for 30 about that. That'd be interesting. Maybe they did. Yes, we got that Maple Leaf scored. Me either, Angus. I'm not ready for Christmas. I don't listen to any Christmas music until after Thanksgiving. I can't subject myself to Christmas music already. You got to get to Thanksgiving first, people. Get to Thanksgiving. I need to buy 65 Christmas presents. Oh my goodness, front row. Chance for Toronto. Oh, it's in the slot, and Penguins clear. Only to Giordano, though. He keeps it in at the point. Shot into the gut of this Smith. Bunting and Dumoulin going at it. It calms down. But yeah, like, that's a lot of Christmas presents. I didn't even get that many Christmas presents when I was a kid. No kidding, animals. That is a lot. When I was a kid, we did not put up our tree until Christmas Eve. That's a bit late, Angus. Like, we put up our tree after Thanksgiving. When I was a kid, that's how we did it. And then we kept it up until like maybe like after like a week after New Year's Day. And then we took the Christmas tree down. But yes, like that's my favorite time of the year though. Like Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. And then you get all the fun Christmas vibes into Christmas. I love Christmas Eve. I love Christmas Eve more than Christmas Day. And then you got the anticipation for New Year's. And then once New Year's hits, it's kind of sad because all the Christmas stuff is over. And that fun, like, Christmas spirit is gone until next year. Because the next holiday, I think, after New Year's Day is Valentine's Day is like the next big one. James, what's up, James? Good evening. Yes, hope you're doing well, James. Side note, James, I noticed your last name is Dufour. Any relation to William Dufour? That's his name, right? William Dufour, the Islander prospect. William Dufour. Yeah, William Dufour. Any relation or just coincidence? Oh, scores! Yevgeny Malkin. Yevgeny Malkin does the tripping gesture to the referee. Wow. Just giving it to the official there. Took 2 penalties in the game and now has a goal. Yeah, big rebound by Shalgren. Popped right to Malkin, who had a wide open net. Sorry, it went off a Maple Leafs defenseman. Shot from the point, off a Maple Leafs defenseman, right to Malkin, and he put it in. Kind of similar to Toronto's goal. We got 30 seconds left here in the first. Front row, I put up my decorations the weekend after Thanksgiving. Agreed. I agree with that. We got 5 seconds left here. And that will do it. So after the first period, and after that super long puck drop ceremony, we finally made it to the end of the first. 1-1 game. It evened out. Pittsburgh definitely dominated early on, but Toronto kind of fought back a little. Pretty even, I would say. The shots indicate that 10-7 for Toronto. Both goals very similar. Puck off a defenseman, fell right to a player who put it in an empty net, basically. But yeah, so we'll get to a few comments here before we take a break. Hayden, how does Russ look? I have a shot on goal parlay with him going. I have not noticed Russ that much tonight, so a bit quiet so far. But take a look at the player statistics if you can find Rust. Where's Rust? I'm not seeing Rust. There he is. Rust is a -1 with 2 hits. What is that stat? I don't know what GV stands for. What is that? I don't know. He's at -1 tonight, so yeah, not off to a good start for Rust. Animal says Rust always looks great. Yes, he is a very solid player. Hayden, is he shooting the puck or trying to at least get him to get 3 and don't have streaming to watch? Well, you got me tonight. You have me. Can do this for now while we get to some comments here. Angus, it should say MILF. The Maple Leafs, sponsored by MILF. Shout out to the MILFs out there. We love MILFs. Yep, good evening, everybody. Another late penalty, yep. Milk sells dairy stuff. Okay, Alea, that makes sense. Cheese products, yogurts, milk. Just check my fantasy team. Carlson caps D's off. Iron playing. We celebrate Remembrance Day. Gotcha, Alea. That makes okay. Remembrance Day. Veterans Day in the US, Remembrance Day in Canada. Yeah, happy Remembrance Day. I'm so unaware of that today. I've been so busy with school and a lot of stuff going on today. But yes, happy Veterans Day, Remembrance Day to everyone. Love the troops protecting us. Fantastic. I'm a left wing, but sometimes center. Very cool, Well, I hope your hockey season goes well and you win your volleyball tournaments. I think everyone here in the live chat is sending you a good vibe. So hope you do well. Did you guys see that fight? Goal. A lot of people used to put up Christmas tree much later back in the day. Okay. I mean, it makes sense when you think about it that you put the Christmas tree up like the day before Christmas. That makes more sense to me than I guess what we do now. But I don't know. It's nice having it up like right after Thanksgiving. It helps with the decor and getting the Christmas spirit and everything. Go Pittsburgh Penguins. Christmas Eve in my neighborhood, the fire department puts Dana on top of the fire truck and goes around the lights and sirens blazing. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, my neighborhood, we don't do that. We have like a curfew of like 10 p.m. in my neighborhood. So we'd probably get lots of noise complaints because I'm in a very residential area. Lots of school districts near me. Santa, not Danta. Did I say Danta? I don't know. Sometimes my words slip out of my mouth and I say the wrong thing. If I said Danta, maybe that's his cousin. Santa's cousin is Danta. Yeah, no problem, Malaya. No problem. Remembrance Day is the day that World War I ended. Oh, okay. Thank you, Angus. The day after World War I ended. Fun fact, World War I, World War II units in 7th grade. We had a unit test in 7th grade for those 2 wars. Aced the test. I'm smart. I'm not. All right, well, we'll step aside here. Let the sponsor identify themselves here. You're watching the Pittsburgh Penguins and Toronto Maple Leafs live watch-along on the Hockey Podcast Network. nice. It went right to it. Okay.
Your phone is hungry for more fun apps. Being in the Marine Corps is a very physically demanding
muted. I figured out that I muted. Thank you for DraftKings for sponsoring this stream and everything at the Hockey Podcast Network. Make sure you use the code THPN when you sign up for DraftKings. Only my fourth live watch along on this channel. New software, still getting used to it, so it might be buggy. Apologies, but we're doing our best here. So yes, end of the first period, 1-1 game between the Maple Leafs and the Pittsburgh Penguins. Before the second period gets going here, make sure you do subscribe to the channel, to the Hockey Podcast Network. Click that bell icon so you're notified whenever we go live. Smash the like button as well. Follow us on social media, Twitter and Instagram at HockeyPodNet. If you want to follow me on Twitter, at Grant Hakeem is the handle like you see on your screen there. My Insta and TikTok is at Grant_Hakeem. And of course, if you want to help support the channel, you can do that through the live chat. And by the way, exclusive content on my TikTok, by the way. If you want to see me twerk and do any other types of dances, head to my TikTok. If you know, you know. So, this game, pretty even game so far. Let's take a look at some out-of-town scores because we got a bunch of... Where's my phone? There's my phone. We got a bunch of games going on tonight around the league. Right, Capitals against the Tampa Bay Lightning, 2-0 Capitals lead over the Lightning. 8 shots for the Capitals, and they have 2 goals. I wonder who's in net for Tampa. And then, oh, that's it. I thought we had more games tonight. That's it. And then at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, we got the Stars and Sharks. 10 p.m. Eastern, the Wild and Kraken. How about those Kraken? I'm surprised at how well they're doing this year. Can we look at the standings on here? Yes, we can. Let me pull this up for you guys. There we go. So we got Eastern Conference. It'd be nice if they did it by division. Here we go. Atlantic Division. Bruins, 24 points. Killing it so far. The Maple Leafs doing really well. Well, they started off kind of slow. They picked it up, doing better. Florida Panthers, that's where I'd expect them. And look at it, the Detroit Red Wings, folks. Doing well so far this year. Do you think Detroit will make the playoffs this year? I may have asked this in the last stream I did, but I don't think Detroit's there yet. And then Tampa Bay, 15 points. Bit of a slow start to the year, but they'll pick it up. And then Montreal. And then Buffalo. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Buffalo Sabres were near the top of the Atlantic Division a week ago. And now they're near the bottom. Granted, only 4 points back a second, but they have fallen off. That's what 4 losses in a row will do to you. And then the Metro, the Devils, 22 points. Unbelievable. A bit surprised by that. And then Carolina, not surprised by that. They're definitely my cup picks. I picked their cup contenders, I think, Carolina. The mighty New York Islanders. I'm surprised at how good they've been so far this year. 18 points. And then we got the Rangers, Philly, and bottom feeders. Columbus, I don't think they're going to do much this year. Pittsburgh's been a bit of a surprise that they're that low. And Washington. Maybe it's time for... It's like changing of the guard, right? Capitals and Penguins have been riding the same crew, essentially, for a long time now. Maybe it's a changing of the guard here in the NHL where they'll finally not make the playoffs. But anywho, we're back in the game here. Start of the second period. The puck is down. There we go. I hope everyone's doing well, by the way. Ooh, Marner, good save there by DeSmith. Put my phone over here. But yeah, so hope everyone's doing well. Oh, we got a goal. Jason Zucker. Zucker shoots it past Shalgren, and it's 2-1 early here in the second. One-timer from the hash marks. I didn't see it personally because I was too busy looking at the screen. At my computer screen here. But Mitch Marner had a golden chance, just couldn't handle the pass. And then Zucker comes down the other way. Oh, what a pass by Malkin to Zucker. Wow. Bit spinorama pass by Malkin and found Zucker. Blasted it past Shalgren. Angus, Blues, horrible, 4-8. Yeah, St. Louis, I don't know what's going on. I had high expectations for the Blues this year. And it's not going well at all. Not coming to fruition. I used a fancy word there. Well, Toronto, good response here on this shift. Giordano's shot missed the net. Camp behind the net. Still Camp. Malgin to Giordano. Good pressure here. They got to get some shots on net. Here's Liljegren. Ooh, a tip shot. Rebound. Oh! Bounced over the stick of Malgin backdoor. Oh, that should have been 2-2. Here's Liljegren at the point. Remember, it's the second period, so we got the lawn change. So these Pittsburgh players are stuck out there, essentially, until they get the puck out. They can't really sneak line changes here. 2-minute shift for everyone on Pittsburgh right now. DeSmith's got to do well here. Good play. Good play by Jeff Carter. Gets it out so his boys can get a change. Here's Marner. He's got such good hands, Mitch Marner. Another save by DeSmith. Toronto's pushing. They're pushing for that equalizer. Your Weedle. Rust. Crosby has it in the corner. Look out. Maple Leafs coming. Oh, could have been in 2-on-1 if they hurried. But here's Crosby for Pittsburgh. Shot deflects. It hits the netting. 16 minutes to go here. Look at that. Pittsburgh, the second most second period goals in the NHL. Very interesting stat. Very interesting. Thank you, TSN. Here's Enval. Ooh. Gotta be a high stick rough. They were going to call it. Here's Tavares. Oh, Nylander, Tavares. Oh, what a save by DeSmith. You gotta be kidding me. DeSmith got the leg out. I was about to say, Islander fans, look the other way. Tavares was about to score there. I was not one of those Islander fans who was butthurt about that situation, by the way. I was totally fine with him leaving. I was just sad, right? I wasn't pissed off at Tavares. I was just sad. Oh, what a shot by Nylander. That sounded like it had some juice behind it. We got to respect what Toronto's done with the rebuild, all the star players they have. They just got to put the pieces together in the playoffs. Like, they're definitely cup contenders if they can improve defensively. And goaltending as well. I know Samsonov. I think Samsonov and Murray are hurt, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, Gensel. Good job by Morgan Riley. And it's going to be offside here. 13:41 to go. Oh, Tavares is on 399 for career goals. Looking for his 400th. Hopefully he gets it tonight. There you go. Well, let's take a look. I did the Eastern Conference. Can we see the West? I don't think you can see the West in here. They only do the teams that are playing. Also look on. I can look on my computer here, actually. Western Conference standings. I haven't looked at the Western Conference standings in a while. Right, in the Central. The Jets. Oh, my goodness. Jets are in first. 17 points. Tied with the Stars. Avalanche is right there. I almost said Phoenix Coyotes. The Arizona Coyotes. Look at this. 13 points. 4 back of first. The Wild. 13 points. Tied with the Coyotes. The Blackhawks are also tied at 13 points. Nashville at 11. Man, the Central Division, kind of weak compared to the other divisions. Just based off point totals. If the Winnipeg Jets were in the Atlantic Division, they'd be tied for second. If they were in the Metro, they'd be in fourth. And in the Pacific, they'd be fourth. So there you go. Central kind of weak so far. Pacific Division, Jacobs, Golden Knights, 26 points. Kings, 19, 5-point gap. The Kraken, as I mentioned, doing really well so far, 18 points. Then we got the Oilers, the Flames off to a lackluster start. Canucks off to a lackluster start. Ducks expected at 9 points, and Sharks, that's also expected. Wow, look at this. For Tristan Jarry, the Penguins score 4.38 goals, which is first in the NHL. But when Casey DeSmith is in net, Pittsburgh scores 2.20 goals, which is 53rd. That's so weird. If I'm Casey DeSmith, I'd be pissed off. Like, what the hell, boys? Like, you can't score when I'm on the ice? Oh, tip shot by Robertson. Just missed. I think Toronto's going to get the next goal here. They're really pushing. Ooh, save by DeSmith. And we got a hooking penalty on Toronto. John Tavares is going to get a penalty for hooking. He's not happy about it. I got to see the replay. I'll be the judge of that, JT. Nylander got tripped, and I think they missed the call. And that is hooking. That is hooking. So we go Pittsburgh on the power play for the first time tonight. Can they extend the lead to 2? Here's Rust. Oh, shit pass. Puck exits the zone. Good job by Toronto so far. Pittsburgh has not been able to do much. Can I take a moment to appreciate Chris Letang's mustache here? Excellent stash. I'm jealous. He has like a Ted Lasso stash going on. I don't know if I'll be able to rock the stash because I think it worked with my beard. But if I got rid of the beard and just kept the stash, I think it would look really weird on me. Like I either have to shave everything or keep everything. I don't think just keeping the stash would look good on me. Oh! Saved by Shalgan. Here comes Toronto. And they'll send it down deep. Well, penalty's been killed. Pittsburgh didn't do much. Here's JT to Marner. DeSmith's going to play it. Oh, Tavares tried to find Matthews there. They're going to score here. I can feel it. Matthews shot saved by DeSmith, and he's going to cover. 9:55 to go here in the second. Angus, I used to have a handlebar stash. I am more into having a beard. Yeah, I think the mustache look is coming back because of Top Gun. But yeah, I don't know if I'd look good with it or not. Maybe if I decide to shave my beard and then I'll keep the stash and just see what I look like and then I'll shave, but I don't know. I have thought about shaving this off because I've had this like since the pandemic started, my beard. And I don't know. I'm kind of getting a little sick of it. I don't know. Time to switch up the look. We'll see. I don't mind it. It is. Is it Movember? It is Movember, I guess. So I could have a mustache and just say that's my excuse. It's Movember. Maybe I should do that. Do one for Movember. Everyone who has a beard, we should all do a mustache for Movember. No matter what you look like, if it looks terrible, we'll all rock it together. We're in it together. Hinoc Muamba plays for Toronto in the CFL. Is at the game right now. His first Toronto game, Maple Leafs game. Yeah, I don't know if I'd look good in a mustache. I'd look like a criminal, I think. I look like a criminal. Who scored? Game Boy. Jason Zucker. I'll pull it up. Aston Reese got the first goal. Evgeny Malkin got the second goal of the night to make it 1-1. And then Zucker made it 2-1 here in the second. A minute 8 into the period. The Addams Family. Yes, that's who scored. Funny thing, all three of the players who have scored tonight, Pittsburgh Penguin players. Zach Aston Reese was a Pittsburgh Penguin last season. No shave November. You prob would look like a predator. Well, there you go, Jacob. Now I feel like I have to do a mustache now. I feel like I have to have a mustache. Here's Gensel with it. Shot from the point. Hit Rust. Hobbling to the Pittsburgh bench, Brian Rust. Hopefully he's okay. Yeah, he's in pain right now, but he'll shake it off. He'll shake it off. He's a tough boy. Oh, I think he got it in the forearm wrist area. That's painful. No padding there. No padding. Nashville is due for a name change. The Predators? What would Nashville be called? I don't know what they would be called, the Nashville. I don't know. You'd have to come up with a nickname that has to do with country music. I don't know what that would be. We got Mitch Marner limping to the bench. He might be hurt. I'm just looking up Nashville, like slang terms that they use in Nashville. to see if I can come up with a nickname. Bushwhacker, the Nashville Bushwhackers. A bushwhacker is a boozy milkshake served at dive bars throughout Nashville with roots tracing back to Pensacola Beach, Florida. The frozen concoction made its way to Nashville over a decade ago and has stuck ever since. Popular bushwhackers often include coffee-flavored liquor, ice or ice cream, cream of coconut, and dark chocolate liquor. Whether you're trying to cool down or relax after a long day, a bushwhacker is sure to do the trick. So they could be called the Nashville Bushwhackers or the Nashville Goo Clusters, which is a chocolate delight, apparently, from Nashville. The Nashville Howdies, like howdy, is how they say hi. Just throwing stuff out there. So if anyone from the NHL is watching, maybe someone from Nashville, I'm giving you some words here. I don't know what animal is native to Nashville. Nashville native animals. I don't know if they have any. Black bears, cougars, bobcats, and elk. Brown bats, American mink, American beaver. Raccoons are the official wild animals found in Tennessee. Catfish are also found. Yeah, I mean, so you could do, I guess, catfish, but I feel like that gets confused with Catfish, the TV show. If you pick catfish. The groundhogs, bobcats. Bobcats would be kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know. They could do bobcats. The catfishes, that doesn't really work. The raccoons. You could do the Nashville Raccoons. How about that? Sorry, I went off track there. Angus, probably something born like Nashville Music City. The Nashville Hee-Haws. We got a penalty. Chris Letang is going to go to the box for tripping Michael Bunting. So Toronto, golden chance to tie it up here late in the second. But Nashville Hee-Haws, that's very good, very good. The Tennesseans, the Cow Tippers. That's a good one. I think the Bushwhackers. I like Nashville Bushwhackers. I second that to be the new Nashville name, the Bushwhackers. I'll make the t-shirts. What's up, Brandon? You're back. Yes. Thank you for tuning in again. The only thing you missed, Brandon, Zucker scored like a minute into the period. That's all you missed. Shots, by the way, 20-12 for Toronto. It's been an interesting game because I wouldn't say that, like, based off the shots, you would say, oh, Toronto is dominating, but I wouldn't necessarily say that. Cinnamon rolls. Loved a good cinnamon roll when I was a kid. Cracker Barrel. Loved some cinnamon rolls when I was younger. I don't really eat that stuff now, but While Sheldon Keefe, 123 wins in 200 regular season games. 4th in the NHL. Pretty good for Sheldon Keefe. Here we go. Toronto on the power play. 4:41 left here in the second. Can they get the equalizer? Here's Marner. Riley. Marner shot blocked. Oh, shot by Riley. Deflects wide. Riley again. To Nylander, saved by DeSmith. Here's Tavares behind the net. Michigan. Doesn't do it. Marner tried to force a pass. Doesn't work. Boys and girls at home, if you play hockey and you're on the power play and you're in the offensive zone. Oh! Nylander! No, at the post! He hit the far post and then somehow it didn't go in. We got to see the replay on that, TSN. How did that not go in for Nylander? Oh my goodness. Here's Riley at the point. Marner shot, saved by DeSmith. Nylander looks up to the heavens. Yeah, excellent pass by Marner to find Nylander. Oh my goodness, that's so unlucky. You beat DeSmith. It hits that far post and somehow goes out. The funny thing about that is you could do that in practice like 100 times and that would probably never happen, but the one time you do it in a game and that happens. It's the hockey gods. They're real. They're present in every hockey arena in the world. They either love you or they hate you. Yes, very close chance for Nylander. Shot again. DeSmith covers. 24 seconds to go on this power play. But I tell you what, if you're DeSmith, you're feeling good about that. Whenever, because as a goalie in my beer league, whenever a shot goes off the post, I always give the post a little hug and admire it a little bit. If I'd give it a kiss if I could, but you got a helmet on. But you got to be nice to those posts. They're your best friend as a goalie. Here's Tavares behind the net. Riley. Shot deflects wide. Nylander scores! Nylander gets it this time, and it's 2-2. What a rocket. What I want, you've got. Like playing do. Oh, how I can't explain. Oh, yeah, where were you? Ooh. You're making my dreams come true. Ooh. I don't know the words to that song. I like the goal song a lot, though. One of my favorite goal songs is Toronto's. So there we go. The equalizer. It's 2-2 late in the second. I predicted 4-3. Still could happen for Pittsburgh. Brandon not happy. Still time, Brandon. There's still time. Oh, centering chance. Oh, what a save by DeSmith. Oh. I thought that was another goal for Toronto. Yarncrook got robbed. Excellent forecheck by Zach Aston Reese, the man out of Northeastern. Oh, Malkin, here's a stick. Where's Malkin's stick? Here's Tavares. Sandin, bad pass. 2-on-1 for Pittsburgh. Shot, save by Shalgren. Excellent save. Ooh, another save, and he'll cover. $1:29 to go here in the second. What a pass by Zucker. I think he found Raquel backdoor, and Shalgren got that left leg out. Shalgren has an excellent left leg. They're playing my son. They're playing my son in Toronto right now. I'm good. Who is that? It's BB Rexa, and I'm blanking on that famous EDM guy. Love that song. It's like a remake of the da dee da dee da da be dee da be da da be dee ba da da. David Guetta, BB Rexa. I'm good. Love that song. I love that song. I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright, baby. I'ma have the best fucking night of my life. Don't you know I'm good? Yeah, I'm feeling alright. I should audition for American Idol. I'm such a good singer. Brandon, your favorite OHL team? Oh, brother. I don't really follow the OHL that much. But there is a team that I can't remember what their name is. And I might be thinking of a different league. I am thinking of a different league. The Brandon Weekends. I remember I went to Winnipeg for a hockey tournament. I remember I saw a sign for the Brandon Weekends. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Or the Saskatoon Blades. I remember that team. I think that's a different league. If I had to pick a team in the OHL to root for, I'm going to watch the game here. We got 10 seconds to go, and Toronto might get a third goal here. Gensel chips it out. 5 seconds left. And that will do it for the second. 1-1 after 1, 2-2 after 2. Deuce is wild. The deuce is loose. Also, what happens every morning? The deuce is loose every morning. I do a little deuce is loose and a royal flush every morning. But yes, great game so far. And to answer the question, the favorite OHL team, if I had to pick a team, Ottawa 67s. They have really sick jerseys. Ottawa 67s. I'm blue, da da dee ba dee da, da be dee da be da, da be dee ba dee da. I'm good. I'm good. I listen to that game. I listen to that song before my hockey games. It gets me fired up. My only singing skill is clearing a room fast. Yeah, same, Angus. I don't think my parents are that happy when I sing because my room was right next to their room. So if I'm doing a live stream and they hear me sing, they probably just roll their eyes at me like, shut up. RJ, Tampa Bay Lightning 0, Capitals 3 at the end of the second. Sharks 1, Stars 1, first period. Thank you for the updates. I'm going to go, well, Capitals are going to win that game. I don't see Tampa coming back. San Jose and Dallas. I think Dallas is going to get the win because San Jose sucks. You like the Pete's. The Peterborough Pete's. Yes, okay. I saw a video that Bar Down did, who was a part of TSN, the Bar Down crew. They did a video with the goaltender from the Pete's, and it was very funny. So, yes, that's how I know about the Pete's. But yeah, Ottawa 67s, you can't beat those jerseys. Those are sick. Excellent. Red, black, white, can't go wrong. The striping, the logo, gorgeous. Do they sell those? Ah, here we go. How much is it? $160. That's not terrible. That'd be worth buying. That'd be sick. Jared, what's up, Jared? Thank you for tuning in. Well, it's the end of the second. We will take a break in a little bit. Just get into some comments here before we go. Yeah, you saw that. Yeah. Oh, the bar down. Yeah, that was a funny video. When Jesse scored on that goalie. He actually went like bar down on that goalie. I once won a jersey in a drawing from a now defunct minor hockey league team, the Topeka Scarecrows in Kansas. Yes, I tell you what, some of the names of these minor hockey teams in America are so stupid. The Topeka Scarecrows. There was a team in Minnesota in the NHL. The NAHL, the NAHL, called the Minnesota Magicians, and the organization folded. So it no longer exists, the Magicians. What the Minnesota Magicians, what Magicians have to do with Minnesota is beyond me, but that was their name. And their logo was like some mustache guy in a top hat. Jacob's back. Eichel's biggest fan. Yep. All right, before we take a break here, make sure you do subscribe to the channel, the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. Smash the like button. Let's get to 20 likes. We got the 20 likes on the last video I did. Can we get to 20 again? Share the video out. Let people know about this channel and this live watch along right now. Should be a fun third period. And then follow us on Twitter and Instagram at HockeyPodNet. If you want to follow me, my Twitter handle's at Grant Hakeem. My Insta and TikTok's at Grant_Hakeem. If you want to check out the other content that I do on YouTube, check out the Grant Hakeem YouTube channel. I do live streaming for gaming. I do some live watch-alongs. You can check that out there. And then, of course, if you want to help support the channel, you can do that through the not the link in the video description. You can do that through the live chat because they're a bunch of they're fancy on the Hockey Podcast Network. On my channel, you got to go to the video description to do that. Thank you, Brandon. That's awesome. That's awesome. Go Knights. Right, we'll step aside, let the sponsor identify themselves. We'll be back in about, 7-8 minutes or so. Got to fill the water up and head to the restroom and do all that stuff. So give me about 7-8 minutes. Let the sponsor identify themselves. You're watching the Pittsburgh Penguins and Toronto Maple Leafs live watch along on the Hockey Podcast Network. All right, we're back. Thank you to DraftKings as always for sponsoring this stream and everything at the Hockey Podcast Network. Make sure you use the code THPN when you sign up for DraftKings. Not much of a gambler myself, but if I were to gamble tonight, I would say Penguins win is my prediction tonight. I'd put money on that. Jacob, go Knights. I'm back, Jacob. I took a break to fill a water bottle up and restroom, that type of stuff. Oh, so folks, how do you think this third period's gonna go? How's it gonna end? Will we head to overtime? I'm gonna stick with my original prediction from the start of the night: 4-3 Pittsburgh in regulation. I don't think it's gonna go to overtime, but I could be wrong. Like your new name, Jacob loves THPN and Jack Eichel's biggest fan. Yep, excellent name, Jacob. Do you have a Jack Eichel Vegas jersey, Jacob? If not, I think you should ask Santa for that for Christmas this year. Yeah, I think ever since I was like 5 or 4, I always got a Christmas jersey on a Christmas jersey. I always got a jersey on Christmas. Even now, every Christmas, my parents will still buy me a jersey. I didn't ask for a jersey this year for Christmas, but I do have a jersey that I'm eyeing. I really want one of those. Well, I want the Mighty Ducks jersey. I see that Adidas is going to do something with the Mighty Ducks. I definitely want to get one of those jerseys. And then I also, what other jersey am I eyeing? There's like a Winnipeg Jets jersey that I'm eyeing. That's really cool. I think the Capitals Reverse Retros 2.0. Reverse Retro 2.0. I love those. The throwback to the jerseys that they wore when I was little, with the White House on the shoulders and the eagle. I love that. Well, here we go. Third period is underway in Scotiabank Arena. 2-2 game. Riley, oh, good save by DeSmith. Bunting puts it in deep for Toronto. Jacob, if it goes to OT, Pens will win 100%. Since the Leafs always start the first line, they'll only have only. Oh my God, I can't read tonight. If it goes to OT, Pens will win 100% win. Since the Leafs always start the first line and they have only one OT game out of 8. Gotcha. They've only won 1 out of 8. It's been a long day, folks. I had lots of schoolwork before this, so my brain is slowly degrading as we enter the 9 o'clock hour. If you're on the East, it's 8. Almost, it's entering 9 o'clock. Yeah, my brain is slowly degrading, so my reading skills not that great right now. But okay, Pens will win 100% if it goes to OT. I don't know. I think if it goes to overtime, I might give the edge to Toronto. But, I mean, you're right. If Pittsburgh can get past that first line that they put out in overtime, the Maple Leafs do, then, yeah, I could see Pittsburgh winning. Jacob, I asked for our new retro jersey, but it has to be Logan Thompson or my daddy, Eichel. What is your reverse retro for Vegas? Reverse retro Vegas 2.0. Okay. That's cool. I like the jerseys that spell out the words like that, like across the jersey. That's nice. Solid pick. We got a goal. Pittsburgh. Brock McGinn. 3-2 Penguins. Take the lead right back. Penguin fans are loving it. Good job by Jeff Carter. Sorry, that was Heinen. Good job by Heinen. And oh, that's a soft goal. Yeah, Heinen broke up the play. McGinn shoots it through Shalgren. And if you're Shalgren, and as a goalie myself, you have to save that. You have to save that. But if for Shalgren, your team didn't do you too much favors there by turning the puck over in the neutral zone. I would get a Logan Thompson Vegas jersey would be sick. Because I feel like everyone has an Eichel jersey, so be different. Get the Logan Thompson one. I had the day off of school. You lucky bastard, Jacob. I didn't. I didn't have the day off. What for? Oh, Veterans Day. That's right, duh. Veterans Day. You get the day off. I didn't get the day off. It's 10:16 p.m. Interesting. Yeah, it's 8:19 for me in the Central Time Zone. Well, we'll see if Pittsburgh can hold on to this lead here. Oh, Gensel tried to make it 4-2. Good save by Shalgren. It glows in the dark. That's right. I forgot about that. It does glow in the dark. That's very cool. But like, I don't know. Is that really a feature you need on a jersey though for it to glow in the dark? It's not like you play hockey in the dark or anything. I wonder if during the pregame ceremony, when they wear those reverse retro jerseys for Vegas, will they shut off all the lights in the arena so you can see it glow in the dark? That'd be fun. I'm just looking up the stats for this Eric Kallgren because I've never heard of this kid before. Oh, he's not. He's 26, so he's a few years older than I am. I'm 23. Oh, to Smith. Good save. Toronto knocking on the door. And Penguins get it out, and they're offside. Career stats for Toronto. Give me elite prospects. Elite prospects. Eric Kallgren. There we go. Eric Kallgren, 26 from Sweden. Big boy, 6'3", 194. Yeah, he had some pretty good numbers, like internationally, for Sweden. 948 save percentage at the World Juniors, it looks like. Or some junior tournament. But yeah, he hasn't played a lot of games, like during his professional career when he made the leap to North America. Only 2 games for the Tucson Roadrunners at the AHL, then went to Rapid City in the ECHL. 3 games played. Went back to Sweden, then to Finland. This is all 2019-2020. 2020-2021, Played for the Vasco Lakers in the SHL. Only played 21 games. 911 save percentage, which is pretty good. And then it played for Toronto in 21-22 for 14 games. Got sent down to the AHL for 26 games. Had a 904 save percentage. And then this season with Toronto, 6 games played, 890 save percentage. So yeah, third string goalie. Who was he drafted by? Arizona, 2015 round 7. So yeah, he's looked pretty solid tonight. I mean, if I had to project his career, I'd say at best the backup. But goaltenders are weird. You never know when they can break out and become a star. Oh, shot! Oh! Kerfoot missed the nets. Toronto really pushing to get that third goal here. That looked offside to me, Ruff. Goalie, it's go chance. It's going around at Scotiabank. Jacob, I need more Pens goals, and I'm right on the score. Well, Jacob, my 4-3 prediction still could happen. Pittsburgh, I bet you Pittsburgh is going to score to make it 4-2. And then Toronto is going to get a goal late to make it 4-3. And then they'll try and get the tying goal late, and then they won't be able to. Angus, I work today. It's not as bad since I work from home. Oh, that's so nice, Angus. I wish I could do that. That's so luxurious. My parents work from home, and I'm so envious of that. Well, I mean, the job I do, like retail and that kind of stuff, you have to go in person, obviously. But yeah, for like an hourly like worker like myself, there isn't much stuff you can do at home. I'm sure there is, but I don't mind going into work. It's not that far of a drive for me. Like 15 minutes. But that's nice. Like for school, I do that like all online, which is nice. This is online, which is nice. So the only thing that I leave the house for is for that part-time job, but everything else I just do on my computer in my lovely bedroom. Jacob, Logan Thompson is undrafted. Is that right? Where did he play college? Did he play college, Logan Thompson? Or where did he do his minor league hockey? He played for, oh, look at that. He played for the Brandon Wheat Kings. Shout out Brandon Wheat Kings. And then he played at Brock University. Where at Brock University? The league is called U Sports. Never heard of that before. And then went to the AHL for the Adirondack Thunder. Oh, sorry, ECHL. And then to the AHL, to the Devils, Bennington Devils, Stingrays in the ECHL, then to Vegas. That's awesome, man. What a story, Logan Thompson. Undrafted, battled his way through the ECHL to the AHL, and now he's tearing it up for Vegas right now. Good for him. I love hearing stories like that. You know, just because you don't get drafted doesn't mean you can't make it in the NHL. Very difficult, but it's still possible. I am a medical coder, says Angus. What is that? I've never heard of that job before. Da 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 Shiva Kamini Soma Kandakam Shiva Kamini Soma Gandakram. Shout out the league. I know I say that almost every stream, but I love that song. Whenever I hear that jingle, da 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 da, I always think of the league. That was a great show. I might watch that tonight when I have my dinner after the stream, just for nostalgia. I haven't watched it in a while. Icing here on Toronto, 12:33 to go here in the third. Shots 20-28 for Toronto. Pittsburgh, the shots are getting closer again. Jacob, he also played on our AHL team, but he wasn't as good as he is now. The Henderson Silver Knights. Yeah, he had 26 games played, a 920 save percentage, which is, I mean, that's pretty good. 920 save percentage, I'd take that. I mean, right now for Vegas, he has a 925 save percentage. So pretty similar. Goals against is down as compared to his time with the Silver Knights. Thompson is top 1 in Calder voting and top 10 in the Vezina. Is he? How old is Thompson? 25. Yeah. I don't know. The thing with the Calder trophy is like, I feel like there should be an age limit with that, because I saw that like I think if you're like, you have to be under 25 to win the Calder. Because like I understand like you could be the first time NHLer and be like age 30 and win Rookie of the Year, but you're 30 years old. Like that Kirill Kaprizov won it last year, and he's like 25, and I'm like, I don't know, is he really a rookie at 25? But I don't know. Angus, I updated patients' medical records after they've been to the hospital and or doctor. Okay. That's cool. That's a nice job, though. You can do that at home and not have to work in a hospital. Because, working in a hospital nowadays can get kind of risky. Especially pandemic stuff and all that. Right now, Soto, what's up? Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're doing well. If you are new to the channel, by the way, and just tuning in, my name's Grant Akeem. I'll be doing live watch-alongs on here once a week on the Hockey Podcast Network. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And then if you want to check out any of my stuff that I do on YouTube, Grant Akeem YouTube channel. I do gaming stuff and live watch-alongs as well. Toronto is a good shift here. Sandin, Riley, Robertson. Sandin puts it in deep. Good cycle game for Toronto. But Carter's going to flip it out. Will it be icing? Nope. Good backspin. Good backspin. He used the chipping wedge, Jeff Carter. Used the wedge. Did you see Aiden Hill's goals against is under 1.5? No way. Who does he play for? Is he got traded to Vegas? Okay, yeah. Okay, he's back up for Vegas. Okay. Zucker had a good chance there. Yeah, he was with San Jose, got traded to Vegas. 5 games played, 925 save percentage, 217 goals against, according to Elite Prospects. Very good numbers. Yeah, both of them are killing it. Same age, too. 25, 26 years old. Wow, he was a 2015 third rounder by Arizona. So this guy is supposed to be like super good. And it hasn't really panned out for him yet. Maybe it will in Vegas. Maybe Vegas doesn't even need Robin Leonard. They can just run with Thompson and Aiden Hill. Love my boy Robin Leonard. He was awesome with the Islanders and then kind of dropped off in Chicago and injury with Vegas. So hopefully he comes back and he gets back to playing. The age limit is 25. Okay, there is an age limit. Okay, that's good. The high risk of COVID is why I'm at home. That makes sense, Angus. Yeah. Yeah, having COVID, not fun. I had it once this summer. I actually got it, and it was not fun at all. And I never get sick, so getting sick was really jarring to me. So, yeah. It was like July 4th week, too, which sucked. So I basically had to shelter during July 4th and the holiday weekend and all that. Whatever. He's also 6-0-0. Sent Pana down to the AHL and keep Thompson and Hill, then bring him up when Hill or Thompson is doing so good. Yeah. That's an excellent goalie tandem if Hill and Thompson keep playing well. Because I'm assuming they're both on cheap contracts, Aiden Hill and Logan Thompson. Like, what's the Vegas contracts? Okay, cap friendly. Yeah, Logan Thompson, 3 years at 2.3. That's not terrible. Aiden Hill, 2 years at 4.3. Yeah, that's not bad at all. What about Leonard? 5 years at 25. Sorry, that's overall. 5 years, 5 million average salary. Okay. 5 years, 5 million. Aiden Hill, 4 years at 2.1. And then Logan Thompson, 3 years at 766,000. Okay. That's very cheap. Very cheap. They got a good goalie situation going on in Vegas. I've not been sick nor had COVID since it broke out. Good for you, Angus. I tried. I really, really tried. I'm like, I don't want to get it. And then I started working this summer, and then I got it. What you gonna do? I got it at work, so. We got 7:15 left here in the third. 3-2 Pittsburgh. Icing here for Toronto. 7:05 to go. We're nearing crunch time for the Maple Leafs here. Can they get it tied up and force OT? Jacob, we have good cheap goalies so we can sign good players for more money. Jacob, please tell the New York Islanders about that, because we spend about 10, 11 million on 2 goalies. Our budget, $11 million on goaltenders, and we have 0 money to spend. We do have money to spend, but we don't want to use it to get like a Goudreau or someone good to play with Matt Barzal. Like, I don't understand. We don't need 2 starting goaltenders to win. Ilya Sorokin is an elite goalie. We don't need Semyon Varlamov. Like, buy someone cheap that to be your backup. Like, we don't need Varlamov paying him $5 million to be a backup for Sorokin. That's just ridiculous. But that's my Islanders rant today. I've been so pissed with that for the past few seasons that we're paying that much money for two goaltenders. It's just a joke. Four 3 says right now. Yep, I predicted 4-3 as well. Jacob, Islanders don't need my help. They need more help than I can give. That is facts right there, Jacob. They need a lot of help, but so far it's been so good. So far, so good. The Chainsmokers' new album is called that. So far, so good. They're doing all right, the Islanders. But I think the wheels are going to fall off at some point soon. I mean, for God's sakes, they lost to the Coyotes 2-0 at home. The Islanders did, so. The Toronto's been quiet. They haven't really done much offensively kind of late here in the third. They got to pick it up. Pittsburgh doing well. Last 5 minutes here, the final 5. We can say the final 5 brought to you by DraftKings. Use promo code THPN when you sign up for DraftKings. There you go. When do you pull the goalie if you're Toronto? Do you be aggressive like Torts and pull him with 4 minutes left? If I was coaching, I'd pull the goalie with about 2 minutes left. Here comes Pittsburgh, though. Zucker behind the net. What a great pickup he was, or he is, Jason Zucker for the Penguins, doing really well. Burrito couldn't hold it in. They got to regroup. Vegas is 13-2-0. People really said we don't have any good goalies. Yeah, besides Leonard, I was like, Logan Thompson and Aiden Hill aren't that great on paper. But they've proven us wrong, Jacob, so good for you. Good for them as well. Oh, Raquel. Ricard Raquel. Rolled that blue line. I had a funny moment on one of my streams where Ricard Raquel rolled the blue line in overtime. And then I, of course, had to make a dirty joke about it. You can check out my Instagram if you want to find it. I think I put it up there. That was a while ago, though. That was last season. Paper don't mean shit to Vegas. Yeah, Jacob, burn that shit. Burn the papers. Production on the ice, more important than what it says on paper. Man, Toronto can't get it set up. 2:45 to go. I'd pull the goalie right now if I was Sheldon Keefe. I'd pull the goalie. Kampf. Sandine to Kampf. Shot! Saved by DeSmith. Good keep at the line by Kampf. Bunting. Shot! Saved DeSmith. Yarncrook got stoned. Brian Rust is going to chip it out. 2:12 to go. Oh, icing Maple Leafs. That's not what you want there. We got 2 minutes left here. Jacob, the only thing that means shit to Vegas is money and Eichel. And hookers and strippers. You got to include that, Jacob. That's totally Vegas. Money, strippers, and Eichel. That sums up Las Vegas. I do whatever it takes. Oh, da 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 da. .207 to go. Pittsburgh wins the faceoff. Shot saved by Shalgren. 202. Oh, TSN. What you doing to me, TSN? We're going to TV timeout. Vegas has some good hookers, but they all belong to Eichel. Yeah, Jack Eichel is their pimp. Well, people, do we think Toronto is going to tie it up in the final 2 minutes? I'm leaning towards no. They have not been able to do anything. They had a couple of good shots there. Young Crook had a good chance, but DeSmith was there. I think it's going to end 3-2 Penguins. Or 4-2, I guess, with an empty net. This would be a big win for Pittsburgh. Just if we had to take a look at the standings quick. I can do it on here. Live standings. That would put Pittsburgh up to 14 points. They need to start winning games because they've been on, as you can see, on a bit of a losing streak here. So there'll be a big one for Pittsburgh against a pretty good Toronto team on the road as well. And that means they'd be, 3 points back of the Rangers for a playoff spot? 4 back of the Islanders. So, yeah, definitely a tight division, the Metro. Columbus is definitely fallen out. And then Columbus and Ottawa, you can already say they're not making the playoffs. I'm pretty confident in saying that. But everyone else still in the mix. Here we go. Final 2 minutes. Eichel has 19 points in 15 games. He's unstoppable. You're unstoppable. You're unstoppable. It looks so good not having the craps in the playoff spots. Yeah. It's nice when your team is has a cushion in the playoffs and you don't even have to worry about making it. Rust, empty net. Oh, he missed. Brian Rust. Someone commented earlier in the night that they were a big Brian Rust fan or had some betting thing with Brian Rust. That was your chance right there with an empty net, and he missed. So Toronto has pulled the goalie. Riley's shot missed the net. Here's Archibald. McGinn. Can he hit it? Oh, he missed it. How many Penguins does it take to hit an empty net? .44 to go. Toronto has life. Mitchell Marner to Matthews. Tried to shot. Gets blocked. Gensel. What a keep at the line by Marner. But Pittsburgh gets it out. 25 seconds. Matthews. Look at those hands. Nylander's shot blocked. Here's Gensel. Empty net. Scores. And the Pittsburgh Penguins. Looks like they're going to win it. 4-2. 12.1 to go. But yeah, Pittsburgh, 3 chances at the empty net and missed every single one until Gensel. Oh, the Capitals. I see. Not having the Capitals in the playoffs. Yeah. 5 seconds to go. Well, that'll do it on this Hall of Fame night in Toronto. They could not deliver for their fans. The Penguins play spoilers, and they win it 4-2. Overall, I'd say that was a pretty solid game by Pittsburgh. I mean, Toronto, I thought played pretty equally as good. Just Shalgren let in a softie, I think, for that third goal. Because I think this should have gone to OT 2-2, but Shalgren kind of let in that softie, and that was the decider tonight. And then DeSmith made some big saves to keep it 3-2. Stoning Yarncrook. Can remove this. Did you see how far Eichel's third goal was? Yes, you did mention that, Jacob. Yes. One more goal, please. You didn't get it. Final score 4-2. Sir, they definitely didn't need this. Pittsburgh needed this bad. They've lost like 4 in a row. Good to get a win in Toronto. Boost the confidence. All right, we'll start to wrap it up here or do the Minnesota goodbye where I start to wrap it up, but we'll stay live for like 5 more minutes. But thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. Lots of fun, a great game. Penguins get the win 4-2. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, the Hockey Podcast Network, especially if you are new. Smash the like button on this video. Share the video out in the channel. Let people know about the Hockey Podcast Network, that they do watch-alongs for hockey games here and a whole bunch of other podcasts for other NHL teams. Excellent content. Make sure you check it out. If you want to follow us on the social medias, at HockeyPodNet is the Twitter and Insta. And then I'm Grant Hakeem. If you didn't know, I'll be hosting watch-alongs on this channel once a week. If you want to follow me on Twitter, at Grant Hakeem is the handle. If you want to follow me on Insta or TikTok, at Grant_Hakeem is the handle. And if you do want to help support the channel, you can do that through the live chat. The next stream for me on this channel will be next Wednesday. I forgot who's playing. So this upcoming Wednesday, I'm doing a stream for the Sabres and Maple Leafs. Or no, the 19th. When's the 19th? Next Saturday. So next Saturday, November 19th, I'm doing a live watch-along on this channel, the Hockey Podcast Network, at 7 p.m. Eastern, Sabres at Maple Leafs. There you go. So we get to watch these Maple Leafs again and see if they can get a win. That'll be fun against the Sabres. I'll have to wear my Sabres jersey again next Saturday. And then personally, I have my own YouTube channel called the Grant Hakeem YouTube channel. If you want to check it out, you can. I do live streaming for games. I also host live watch-alongs on my channel. I'm thinking about doing a stream at some point before my next stream on Saturday on this channel. So stay tuned to my social medias. I'll let you guys know when I go live on my channel. Maybe on Sunday I might do one, or at some point during the week before Saturday. But yeah, stay tuned to my Twitter. That's probably the best way to keep in contact and know what's going on with my stuff. Right. Anything else? I think that's all the housekeeping stuff. Thank you again to DraftKings for sponsoring this video. Use code THPN when you sign up for DraftKings. And I hope everyone has a great rest of your night. Couple last comments here. 13-2. Nobody wants to watch 2 shitty teams. Yeah, Sabres and Maple Leafs, those aren't shitty teams. It'll be fun. We'll make it fun, Jacob. Don't you worry. All right. Thank you again, everybody. I'll end it here. Have a great rest of your night. Have a great rest of your weekend. And I always like to end my streams on my own channel. So I'll say it here by saying, It's a crazy world. So I'm sending love from me to you and to everyone around the world who could use some love right now. It's a crazy world. And just hope you're doing well and hope you're doing okay. All right. I'll speak to you soon. See you next Saturday.